Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday afternoon, June 2nd, and we are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and SPY. Very, very positive day again for the bulls. They close up just under 2% for the week. More importantly, we've put all of our time frames up: monthly, weekly, daily. In fact, SPY, don't forget, had an outside month up. ES didn't. So very positive. We go out with another double distribution day. We go out with a gap that holds, right? Amazing. So that's our 30th upside gap of the year. It's the 7th one that is held. So that's positive. NQ and righty. Look at this. Here's NQ. Here's righty. They switched uniforms today. This is generally what NQ does. This is righty does. And this is what NQ usually does. Amazing. Now, I'm not surprised. Why? Because NQ's had a tremendous run. Their next destination is April's high from last year. Righty, on the other hand, just broke out of a 12-week balance to the upside. So they have an outside week up. So finally, they're up on the weekly. They're up on the daily. The monthly still, though, firmly in a 14-month balance. It's a little conflicting because it looks like a P shape, these profiles, even in ES, and here's NQ. You know, that signifies short covering. I'm conflicted because this market's not short. So, I don't know how much to lean on that. This market is tremendously long, especially in the NQ. So, not sure how to read into that. But anyway, they end 12 wide with an afternoon pullback. I'm not sure which one was lower, F or J. Whichever one was lower would be the pullback. We're going to go over all these charts too. Righty goes out with a quadruple distribution day and a price probe. Amazing. They only pulled back two times today, B and J. And for us, we end up with a double distribution and a textbook afternoon pullback in J that I bought, but only a little bit, not for a long time either. I thought we'd get more of a pullback. As we kind of ran out of steam. We had good traction in C and D, and then for the entire day after that, we just tried to get away from there, but the best we could do is about a dollar away from it and kept coming back to it as we ended 7 wide. I had an okay day, 14 points, 79 on the week, so I'm happy with that. I put myself in a world of danger in A period, but I think I traded it well. On the short side, I thought we would stop at some visual areas. I actually shorted to see the front run the overnight high. That didn't work. And as we went up, I added. When it was pulling back, I took some off. When it went back up, I was trying to reduce my cost. I actually got short at 72. It came in. I took it off at 70. I thought the second 15-minute bar would go up and I would put on more to get short 10. Well, that didn't happen. Here's the second 15-minute bar. It opened and actually went down. So what I still had, though, I went from a 44-point loss to a 3-point loss on the trade. If I had gotten those 75s, I would have made money, but it never pushed back up. So that was a little hair-raising to start the day. I then switched long in B and made 6 points. I did short C, didn't think we would go trend. I made a quick 1 point on it and then say, what the heck am I doing here? Look for longs, and that's what I did. I made money on longs in D, small in E. I actually took a short in G. I didn't think we'd hold single prints. I made, actually I broke even on that. And then I longed both H and J. So again, 14 points on the day, 79 on the week. Very happy with that. So as far as destinations now, please write these down because we're kind of in new territory here. For SPY, it's 428.74, which is a weekly high, and then 429.50, and then 431.73, which is last August high, and that's a real important one. That's the next target. For the downside, 427.47 is our afternoon pullback low today in J, textbook. Single print, 426.75 to 38. And today's low of 423.95 and filling the gap at 422.92, $1.03. In ES, Downside, 84.75, the afternoon pullback. Single print, 77.50 to 73.75. And today's low of 49 and filling the gap at 39.75. For the upside, we have today's high of 97.75, weekly high. Then we have 05.25 daily high and 27.50, which is last August monthly high. Let's go delve in, jump into these charts here. We'll start with righty. So again, nothing's changed on the monthly, right? Righty is in balance from May of last year. So we're in the start of the 14th month, okay, of balance on the monthly. Nothing has changed on that. That's going to take a while. We don't come out of balance on the monthly for me until we take out 202, right? That's still $20 away. However, look at the weekly. We were in a 12-week balance. We took out last week's low slightly and then with an outside week up. So I'm going to give the bulls their due and call the weekly up in IWM with an outside week up. Let's see if they can continue that. And the daily firmly up finally out of this balance on a gap, and now they're above all three of their indices. The 20 is crossed over the 50 and they're above the 200 for now. So the monthly is balanced, the weekly is up, outside week up, and the daily is up. Very positive. NQ and triple Qs, monthly up, one time framing up, 3 months after an outside month up. Their next destination, I've been saying, is April's high on the bigger picture, 369 and change. Weekly up, right? Now, is it getting stretched? Possibly, right? But markets don't go bull-bear, right? We went balance, bull. Would it be healthy to come into some balance here and trade sideways? Sure it would. Doesn't mean we're going to. Right now, the monthly is firmly up. The weekly is firmly up. One time framing up 5 weeks. And the daily also up as they come out of a 3-day balance. So the weekly looks a little stretched, right? But look at the daily. The daily went up, balance, down, balance, up, balance, up. So they've taken a couple of small pit stops on the daily, unlike the weekly. Still think it would be healthy in the bigger picture in the weekly to do that too. They are up in all 3 time frames. SPY and ES. Again, ES did not have an outside month up. SPY did. Okay? And now we're firmly up. Next destination is August high of 431.73. They didn't have any energy to get to that or to get to 4,300 in either the SPX or the ES today. But the monthly is up for us. Weekly, up, right? We broke out of balance 3 weeks ago. Came back into balance with last week when we took out that last week low by a little. Back to up. Balance, up, balance, up. And then on the daily, we just broke out of a 4-day balance up on a gap. So, pretty healthy market right now. 89 million with the after hours. Volume's not great, but it's not bad. Again, people, it doesn't matter why you think the market shouldn't be going up. The charts don't lie. The profile doesn't lie. So don't fight it, right? Either get on the side that the market's attempting to do or wait for some two-sided trade. Like today was a perfect example. After we ripped up, we did get two-sided trade after D period where you could short it. So take that for what it's worth. Thanks for the likes and subscribing. Hope you had a good day and a good week trading. Enjoy your weekend. And we'll speak prior to the opening on Monday.